Today we're speaking with Daniel Neff, the author of the book, God Said Not Yet. Daniel, can you tell us what made you decide to write this book?
Yes, shortly after and we'll get into it later about how I was supposed to die from cancer and had to follow an alternative. And when I recovered, it was just such a compelling story. There's so many aspects to it. I just felt like I needed to write a book. And every time we share the story with friends or acquaintances, they were always just amazed at my story. And it's been almost 10 years now since I recovered. Immediately after I started to get better, my wife and I went into the work of working in group homes with troubled teenagers, and so we were very busy with that and just never really had time to write it. But last November, without any notice or really good reason, we were terminated from the group home we were working at. So it was kind of like God said, okay, you have plenty of time now, no excuses, you need to go ahead and write the book. And so I went ahead and wrote it.
Well, I've read the book and it's very inspiring. How did you react when you found out that you initially had cancer?
When I was initially told that I had cancer, and I've spoken on this, I think cancer is maybe the most feared word in the English language. When people hear cancer, they just, all kind of fears come up. And even though the cancer that I had, I was told by the doctors was a very treatable type of cancer, still that question kind of comes up in your mind, am I going to die from this? But initially I had no fear, because it was like God kind of reminded me that because you've placed your faith in me, even if this turns out to be terminal, you have no reason to fear, because you'll be with me in paradise. And so I had no fear. I just had peace from the beginning.
And I understand you were, well, maybe not a newlywed, but you were recently married. And how did your wife react when she heard it?
Yeah, we had been married 3.5 years, I think, when I got cancer. And my wife was a rock. If she ever was really scared, she never showed it. She was just very strong and handled it very well.
And how about your son? I know you have a child too.
Yes, he's 11 and a half now. So when I was diagnosed, he was just 15 months old, and so of course he didn't know anything. And when I got to the point where I wasn't doing well and they wanted me to go through the bone marrow transplant, he was just about to turn 2 years old. So while he didn't really know anything about it, for me, I think that was the only difficult part, because like I said, I had no fear, and I knew I had peace that even if it was terminal, that I was going to be fine in eternity. But the thought of leaving my son to grow up without his dad, and then, the thought of me, kind of selfishly, the thought of me not getting to be around and watch him grow up and to be his father was really difficult on me.
I know, and I know you're emotional about it now. When I read the book, I got emotional about reading it. So it's I know that was a hard decision for you.